What was your experience at our party on the weekend? We held a big Misfits Gamers Ups party that you were praising that for maybe an hour before you went home.
Less than an hour.
Less than an hour.
Do you want my full experience?
I would love to hear your experience.
I walk in and I get mobbed, and I'm like, well, this place is super tiny. I'm gonna try and get somewhere where I'm not getting mobbed by people.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to the Misfits room. I sat down next to Max Mofo.
Mm-hmm.
He said some shit like, he genuinely said my name is Jeff, and I gave him a fist bump.
That sounds
then
like
I
Max,
left.
yeah.
Max.
I tried to get out of the party because I was at this point drenching sweat, and I had a bunch of people screaming at me because they want pictures with me, and they didn't know I was there, because why would I be in Australia? And I didn't go to PAX, so and then I had anything for views Chad bulldoze so that I could get out of the party.
Oh, wait, what do
It
you
was
mean?
a fun time.
What, he just pushed people out of the way for you?
I grabbed onto the back of his shirt and he just kind of
He just went through.
Yeah.
That's great.
Interesting.
Good old Chad. Did you feel like a rock star?
No. I felt very sweaty.
Did you feel unsafe at any point?
I wouldn't say unsafe, but I had my backpack on me with a lot of my things.
Right.
And I was like,
Just a lot.
probably
to deal
shouldn't
with.
have this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said this in the Pyro episode, but the weirdest experience about the party was that, normally you go clubbing and, you're just clubbing with a bunch of random people. But at this place, it was basically like going clubbing in a room where every single person in there knew who you were.
Yeah.
And you go to cons and stuff and, you get recognized every now and again. But being
It's
in a
literally
room
every single
with
person.
every person knowing exactly who you are is so, such a strange
And not just
experience.
knowing who you are, but being, more or less a fan of you as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was crazy. I mean, walking through that crowd was wild. And it felt very weird to, have a bunch of drunk people ask for photos, and then you actually just couldn't give them all photos. So you had to be like, I'll get back to you. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
I tried to take as many as possible because I went onto the dance floor and shit. I was like, I want to dance. And then I went out there and I was expecting to be able to dance, but there was no dancing to be had. Only photos.
Yeah.
But it was still pleasant. I mean, dude,
fun.
I was really sweaty and I was really drunk. I had to go back in the Misfits VIP section and wring out my balaclava because of how drenched it was in beer and sweat.
Wow.
It was an experience.
Yeah.
I still haven't washed it.